Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not how I want to start the stream off. That's not how I want to start it off. Interesting. Let me try this. What did I just add? I added one mod, and I think that might be why it's fucked up. We'll try it. We'll take it out. Oh, looks like it's going to work. All right. It was that one. Interesting. Why do I have a whole bunch of cars here? Oh, I wonder if these are the Thomas Valley ones. Yeah, but that's what they are. Or not. Oh, I guess something changed around here. I want to get it turned around. There we go. So what were these? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm going to stop you. I have no idea where you're going. I don't want you running around all over the place. Why won't you let me put these over here? But I can put them over here. Doesn't seem right. Ah, back there. I see. I'll tell you what, we'll put him up here so it's going to be easier to get them moved in. Unless he's just going to start driving on his own. Love it. All right. Oh, all right. Where was I gonna? Yeah, might as well stick them right over there.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, Mr. Kojak, how we doing? I'm playing the trains. I want to get around. Yeah, we should. We could. We can. We will. Wait a minute. Yeah, you know what? I'll go get him first. There was an update, actually, to the to schedule 1. Why is he just sitting there? Why do I not have an arrow showing up for me? There we go. Buggy as fuck. But when you play with mods, what do you expect? You can barely keep your eyes open? I'm not there yet, but doing all right. Move up there. I actually slept pretty good last night, seeing that we kicked the dogs out of the room. Really don't think this has actually got coal in there. Got 13 ton. What does Bryson have? 83. I'm going to send him over there. I would send him with the cars hooked up, but I don't think he's going to have enough. I think that's going to be too much. Yeah, it's just interesting. I'm ready for this fucking sales shit to be done. I guess their manager really wasn't believing it. And then they came in and removed the chiller that we have to, obviously to chill the water down for the concrete. And they took out the one in Decatur as well. And so suddenly it's like, okay, now shit's getting real, you know? So that was his wake up call, I guess you could say. I'm hoping he can get his ass in gear before that passenger train goes. I'm glad this is here. That's finally. Thomas, how you doing? Nope, I'm good. I don't think JB is going to join me tonight, though. He might still be hooked on Schedule 1, kind of like I am. All right. 3C. Right over yonder. You also play this game? Yeah, we were on it for the better part of a year. Lately I've kind of moved on to other things. But it's still a good fallback. Still a good fallback game. All right. Nothing. Okay. So that was all done. I really don't think there's much else to be done. I mean, we still got cars. Yeah, there's fertilizer, tobacco, fertilizer. These are the grain cars that, well, no, I can actually deliver these. That's right. But I had put the poll up in the Discord. What game shall I play? It was actually for last night, but I was tired because I didn't sleep well from the night before and slightly earlier time for my alarm than normal. So I was like, screw it. And then, yeah, was in bed by 9 o'clock. Did I have? Yeah, I did. Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's not going to run out. Oh, yeah, I've got quite a few mods on here. You may even see a Wild Rex appear tonight. That's always a possibility. All right, so he's got to get pushed in. Yeah, because of the updates I put in, some of these cars are not where I left. It's like when you play on a model train set. It's like, who the hell came in here and moved the cars all over the place? Little sons of bitches. Yeah, I just chilled and was dealing drugs last night. Leveling up, bought a new place. Moved everything over there. I am now in the barn. And since I went over there, I'm also going to start kind of just cutting back on what I make and how much. You know, maybe only drop it down to like 4 types of marijuana and maybe 2 types of meth. Just makes it a little easier to manage. Nothing else over here. Negative. It does almost seem like, though, some people are starting to kind of get burnt out with the game, with Railroader. I know there's been some modder drama, shit like that, which is, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. I don't think there's a game out there that has mods associated with it that doesn't have some sort of drama shit going on. It's unfortunate, but it's the way the world goes. How many cars do I have for coal? He's out. He's parked somewhere. He's parked somewhere. He's parked somewhere. Where are they? Oh, these are the new ones. Okay. And they gotta go to Silva. Because then they'll go into the coal storage that's out there. I think, or do I have to build it? I think I have to build it, yeah. And did I select those milestones yet? Oh, there it is. Oh, I did. In progress. Okay, good. Yep. Ella East River Crossing. Purchases a bridge and track across the river to the east side required for industries on the east side of the river. Okay. And then what was the other one? All right. I guess I'm just going to be purchasing all these. That's different. Oh, I see what they've done. Then I've got cars delivered there. I'm a little lost here now. Because we've already delivered cars to everything. Do I actually have the contracts? Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? You dumb bastard. He's just pushing right through the train. I don't have Kirkland's.
Hi, everybody!
Mr. Carcass, how you doing? What's up? Yeah, since I've already got the contracts to those locations, it makes me wonder if I still need to purchase all that in the milestone. So, Carcass, what's that new thing that apparently Tarkov has rolled out? Something about Battle Pass or something? Is that for Arena, or is what's the dealio and all that? I mean, it sounds like it's some kind of subscription thing. Arena's on the Epic launcher? Wow. Yeah. I see you just put it in Discord, but I looked it up. There it is, yeah. I wonder how far Tarkov is behind. Yeah, I see that. Dumb bastard. That's my fault, though. But yeah, as I mentioned in Discord a few days ago, shit's gonna get crazy for the next month or two. Hey, there's a winner. Yeah, it'd be nice if they brought the ref over, but I get why they don't. I hadn't touched Arena in so long. Yeah, the funny thing is in Discord it says you play it all the time. In fact, it also says Mitch was just playing 2 days ago. Arena. Admit it, you love it, you play it all the time. You've uninstalled regular Tarkov. Oh, did he? He's just done with it? Or did he go full Arena? Hey, K-Dub, how you doing? I could uninstall it. I haven't touched it in a while. Well, no, that's a lie. I played it. I've been doing it maybe once a week. Play one round or something like that. Once a week, once every two, something like that. Before that, though, it had been a couple months easy. But all my settings got changed up again. The graphics settings got changed up again, so it doesn't look right. And I'm just like, you know what? I ain't fucking with it. Just so I can get, screwed over again? No, I'm good. I'm good, fam. Hey, now I can chat with you. You can. Well, we gotta change that. Time him. Ban him. Get the hammer. How you doing, Mike? I could see that. I'm not against it on PvE. I mean, I don't see myself going to PvP anytime soon. Maybe here and there just for shits and giggles, but I already know I will get my ass handed to me royally. It'll be laughable. Borderline embarrassing. Really? It's not showing up? Yeah. I don't have the... There we go. Bill, sorry if you're still there. Hello. I do not know why it is not showing up on Social Ninja. It is supposed to be activated. Yeah, it says already added. There it goes. Now it's going to work. I deactivated it and reactivated it. So now YouTube will come through. Sorry, guys. Yeah, work is interesting. Definitely getting interesting. As I think we get closer to the buyout of my yard. What kind of sucks is there's a real chance that I could go to a wind farm this year if we were still prairie. But, you know, it's not looking like that's going to happen because they're like cleaning everything. It's like a fucking fire sale over there. Everything in the yard is going out. Our chiller is gone. Decatur's chiller is gone. Danville has been barred from getting material. They got enough just to fill them up, and now, all right, that's it. Game over. You know, we're not giving you anything else. So yeah, it's getting. I think we're looking at hopefully the end here soon, but we'll see. But we're not bought yet. That's all I know. I missed the VoIP interactions. Yeah. No, I don't care about the VoIP. I didn't. That was never a big thing for me. There really aren't any games out there that I've played in the recent few few years that yeah, I really didn't care about VoIP. Wait for him to get through. But I mean, it's definitely going to be interesting too. I mean, we're hearing different things about regional managers and this and that, whatever. And the thing I just keep on telling people is, yeah, we can hear about everything, but at the end of the day, we can't compare what's going on with that company that they bought in town, our old competitor.
Car Freak 1 resubbed. Tier 1 at 88 months.
Car Freak, thank you very much. 88 fucking months. Jeez. I wonder how many months your other name has. I don't remember. Car Freak 4, was it? How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the resub. Because that's a family-run business. This where I work is not. So I think things are going to go down differently. I think they're going to go down a little faster just because, you know, we've got the other companies branding on our trucks and things like that. So, but I mean, word of it has spread far and wide. Some drivers from Chicago that have been coming down to help out, they've already heard about it. Even people who don't work for us anymore have heard about it. So I think we have gone far beyond just a rumor a while back. I think this is legit. But I mean, like I said, like I was saying, it's gonna kind of suck because I'm gonna miss out on a wind farm this year because of it. Actually, I think I can bring in more than that. Yeah, screw it. I'll just bring the whole damn thing. Yeah, I might not go to my normal time tonight. 4:45 alarm. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely feeling better energy-wise right now than I did yesterday. I mean, would I like to lay down? You're fucking right I want to. Just being lazy. But he is. So I think we got time. Yeah. No, I do have it, but I have not played it yet. Yeah, the last few days I've been dealing drugs too. Bought the barn. New update out today. I feel like the days go too fast though. I would like to slow down time just a little bit. I mean, you get saved because it stops at 4 a.m., which gives you extra time to do everything. You restarted? Why? Thursdays and Fridays, or Thursdays and Sundays? That sucks. Yeah, we switched over to the other ones. We got rid of the tents. The problem is, I wish there was a sorting system or a search system. Because we've been looking at the different strains or versions of bud, and it's all over the fucking place. So when I'm trying to remember, what mix I have to use with sour diesel or, OG Kush or whatever, I've got to search through 30 other freaking blends just to find the right one. So it's kind of annoying. And there's no way, I don't believe, at least I don't, before today, you can't move stuff around. You can't categorize it. You can't do anything. So how they're researched is how they're researched. And if you don't do it smartly, you're going to have a headache. Yeah, I mean, if we were to restart, that's probably what we would do right now. I mean, right now for me, the weed that is going bonkers is Aspen Death.
Hey dear. Hi. still smoking weed?
Huh?
You're getting weed?
In the game, yeah. I'm a kingpin almost. I'm wheeling and dealing.
You're gateway drugging people?
Well, I have been pushing meth onto them, so. California slime sells all right. I wrote 3:30 on my time card. I probably left a little like 3:10. That's what Willie said to do. Because the company wants us, or Denny wants us to stay there for 30 minutes because they're not going to pay us. Like it says, like they're supposed to in the contract. They're refusing to pay us our lunch if we don't take one. They want us to sit there in the driver's room for 30 minutes and then swipe out. And I know they can sit there and say for, insurance reasons, if you're still on the clock, you go home, drive 3 blocks and get in an accident, the company's liable because you're still on the clock, regardless if it's your personal vehicle or not. I've heard that excuse before by other companies.
Yeah, it's true. You're still.
Yeah. So I get that part. They haven't said that though. So, but Willie's like, I don't expect you guys after working 7, 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, especially if you go out of town, to sit here for 30 minutes just so you can swipe out and they can monitor how many hours you have. Because that's all they've said. They're the reason why they want it. They want to monitor the hours. So he's like, I'll take the heat. Just keep on writing down your 30 and go. So
Wish I would know.
I thought about on the way home what you were planning on doing or what you were wanting to do. I don't know what time I'm getting out tomorrow, obviously. So you okay. Yeah, Aspen Death, which is OG Kush and Viagra, is a big one for me. Granddaddy Cake, I think, is another one I've made up, and it's starting to kind of slowly pick up some traction. But the meth one is meth plus Adderall, Addy. And that one we call Smartass or something like that. And that one sells like fucking hotcakes too. Oh yeah, I figured you would be. But you saw the poll in Discord, Railroader won, so Railroader it is. Now, one of you bastards voted for iRacing either. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I almost did an executive decision though because of the update today, but at the same time, it has been a minute since I played this, so show it some love. Show it some love. Oh, I cut way too much out. You voted for iTrain Racing? When I looked yesterday evening, let's take a look. Let's take a look right now. No one voted for iRacing. Stefan Doer, man, how about you? You can look down in the description and see there's a link down there for the mods list. I don't remember if it's out or not. Honestly, it's been a minute since I've really played and paid attention to what was going on. So if it's out, it'll be in the mods list in the description. Those of you on the Twitch side of things, you can go ahead and type exclamation RR mods, I believe. And that will bring up the list for you people over here. I saw in the notes though, he's talking about having Stream Deck support. I don't know what you would put on a Stream Deck though for Schedule 1. Yeah, so it's 4th row. Now there's a vote there. Now there's a vote for racing. There wasn't before. So number 1, which was Railroader, got Kojak, Scissors, and Rich Trains. Number 2, which was Schedule 1, got Imperial, and JB. And now Carcass puts in a vote for iRacing. Should invalidate his vote. Invalidate it. I can delete reactions. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Should I go to my channel logs? Huh? Should I go to my channel logs? Okay, so it might not be officially out yet. I forget who even made it, to be honest. This shows how long or how much I've been paying attention in their Discord. I mean, I'll be honest. Bryson Max, it's nice. You know, Chalmers actually has one out on the Nexus. It's a regular size yard. Has a turntable, engine repair, all that stuff. So I mean that it's supposed to be the successor to the original West Bryson interchange. So, but I don't think it's very big. I don't remember. JB, I bought the barn, moved everything over there, including meth.
Hello, motherfucker.
Dig, how you doing? You know what? I forgot I was looking something up yesterday on Google Map. Yeah, I was doing fine at the house, but it was also getting pretty crowded. I was running out of storage space. Hmm. But yeah, no, the idea of starting over is interesting because then I can just focus on working up on one strain, you know, one way. And because right now, I mean, OG Kush still has a handful of people that like to use it, but it's Aspen Death for me. The Addy one, the Viagra one, that one is just selling bonkers. And either my second dealer, what's her name, Madison? Either she was bugged yesterday, or what she has in her inventory, not a single fucking person wants. She's only made $995 in like 2 days. So I'm thinking she was bugged. No, they haven't had one space. Why one space? Really? Yeah, I've been filling them up all 5 slots with different stuff, and up until yesterday, I had no issues. Fucking YouTube just took a big dip. We shot up to 8 people, stepped our way up there to 8 viewers, and all of a sudden, he's talking drugs and not trains. I don't want to watch him. Is he gonna fit? Yeah, I think he might. I think he might. We're used to people with reactions like that. We have seen it many times over here. Yeah, I was even trying to go to the pawn shop to sell stuff off. I bought a van as well. And the guy wasn't there. I'm like, where the hell is, what the, you know? Wow. Down to 1. We went from 8 to 1. Oh, I love YouTube.
Hello, motherfucker.
Drew, how you doing? You know what? I did that too with one of the hired help. He was the cleaner, and he got stuck around some of those plants around the cages. And I did that. I knocked him out. 3 punches, and he's and he slept the whole fucking day and into the next one, and he still wasn't waking up, just snoring away. So I had to restart. I had to save and exit and come back in. Yeah, you're gonna have to Irish up that coffee. Not quite the same thing. No Doze, what's up, man? Dealing drugs is just my side hustle. We're back to driving trains for a night. And then maybe some GT trees. I really should get some track time in because I was kind of wanting to do some of the enduros on Saturday. IMSA's at Long Beach. I haven't decided what car I'll use for that one. YouTube also, there you go. Appreciate the view over there. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I think it's safe to say that this game is not that much different than the fan base that watches ATS. You start talking about other games and they tune out instantly, like a flip of the switch. It's, well, he mentioned another game, I am going somewhere else. Kind of like Farm Sim as well. It's sad, honestly, that people are like that, but is he the third dealer? Yeah, he's the third one. Parking garage. Yeah, I just have Molly and Benji. And Molly was stuck. Yeah, there is a wiki, but it doesn't have a whole lot of information yet. I'll just skip the barn and wait for the warehouse. No, you know what? If people haven't figured it out already, they never will. But this is not a one game channel. Never has been, never will be. Yeah, barn is. Plenty of room on the bottom floor. I wish the loft was a little bigger, but that's fine. I mean, I got the dual setup up there for the meth production. Packaging happens down on the main floor. I've got the post office and the laundromat for laundering money. Hardcore ATS channel. Okay. It has been a minute since I played, and I don't have Missouri yet. I don't know when I'll get around to buying it. It's not high
How
on the
about
priority
no?
list. How about no? Um, eventually I will, and we'll do another ATS stream or two. I've been meaning to do a Derail Valley again. I really have been. Every time I plan to do it, something else comes up or something else becomes more interesting, and I'll tell you what, that was one of the reasons I was late yesterday. I didn't go live as early as I wanted to. I was hoping to be live around 3 or something. But I had to wait for an appointment. We had the company, two guys and a junk truck come over. But the guys didn't, they ended up getting stuck on another job for a little bit, so I had to wait. And I was expecting, with the stuff that we've got in the garage and a couple things down here, it was going to be like $1,500. No, $750. 3 couches, a refrigerator, a love seat, a desk, air hockey table, water heater, and 2 flat screen TVs, a plasma and then a regular one. They're like, "Oh yeah, no problem. We'll get it all in there. $750." Okay. Way cheaper than I had anticipated. I told him I was gonna double check the water heater because it feels heavy as hell, like it didn't drain all the water. So I said I'll check the valve again, or just say screw it and drill a hole in the damn thing to try to drain all the water out. And one guy looks at me, and he's probably my age, a little older. He looks at me and goes, "Thank you." I guess people, they don't think about that kind of stuff. They're just like, "Here, take it." But it weighs 3,000 pounds. Can you empty it out? Nope, take it. I am drug lord now, not railroad. Damn. JB has completely abandoned his roots on the railroad. He has submitted his resignation letter. Barn is my weed and warehouse. And warehouse is for others. Motel, sweatshop, and bungalow are product storage. That's a lot of moving around product, though. Are you doing cocaine yet? You can only use the press for the cocaine, right? Not for the weed, or can you use it for the weed? Even with meth, you can make bricks out of meth? Wow. The jars have been up to 20 now. They stack to 20 instead of 10. Which is nice. I think the shelving needs a little bit of rework. You know, if you're stuffing a shelf full of single packets, envelopes, you know, the baggies, you should be able to put in at least double the amount. So if a large shelf holds 8, but you're only putting baggies in there, it should be at least 12, if not 16 slots for all that. Let the jars take up 2 slots. So let the jars be 8, or maybe bump it up to 10, whatever. But the baggies, you should be able to get double the amount on a shelf than you can with jars. That's just my opinion on that, because they don't take up as much space. Fuck. You know, my dumbass has been just keeping an eye on graphics cards. Like I'm gonna buy one or something. I'm not. I shouldn't. There's no reason for me to spend $2,500 on a 5090 so it can fucking catch fire. Just stay with the 3090. The 9070 XTs look really fucking interesting, and they still stomp all over my 3090. But the problem is, and the reason why I won't pick one up, is because apparently they're complete fucking ass when it comes to iRacing. Complete ass. And they don't do well with multi-monitor support too either, from what I was reading. We just did our taxes, and that's what the wife was asking. You know, I probably could have went and picked them up today on the way home. I made sure we put expenditures in there, my expenses. I wasn't going to allow us to get raked over the coals like we did last year because she didn't put any expenses in. So everything according to what we filed was pure profit. Not like I really, you know, did a whole lot in the first fucking place. Last year was pretty abysmal. But still, for 2023, yeah, it hurts. It really hurts. No write-offs, no nothing. So this year I made sure I got the receipts printed out for the wheelbase, the wheel, the pedals. So if anything, I broke even, if not made a little bit. So maybe it won't be as painful this year as it was for last year when we filed. We're still paying it off. I'll put it that way. I mean, we didn't start paying it off until January, I think. It's going to take us almost the rest of the year to pay off last year's. That's how bad we got raked over the coals. If we pay like $500 a month. Start making content, they said. It would be fun. Make money, they said. Uh-huh. Until you file your fucking taxes. Oh, my back scratcher. There it is. I don't like breaking cars up in the middle, so I want to... There we go. Ah, shit. Oops. Wrong train to slow down. Just wait for him to get through the signal, the switch here. There we go. Yeah, no. And then I'll move him over to Silva once it's built. All right. Where the hell is this? It's up here, isn't it? Yep, right there. Is that what you two are playing right now? You dealing drugs? Carcass and JB? No doze? Is that a rabbit hole I want to fall down right now? All right, that's good enough. I just can't decide if I want to start over or not. That is tempting. On a fresh save or on this one? Don't care. YouTube people, what I might do is I might end this stream and restart a new one. So you're gonna have to go back to my page here on YouTube and then join the new one when that pops up. So sorry, but I think that might be the best way to do it. So YouTube, be right back.